Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. I'm your instructor Zia Hamid. I welcome you to English grade 6 video lessons. My dear learners, we are on our unit number 4. As you're already familiar with, the title is He's a Carpenter. I hope that you have read it. We have covered so many SLOs in our previous video lesson series. Now we are on the competency of writing. This will be our lecture number 6, and our topic deducted from the SLO is on free writing for creativity, brainstorming, so on and so forth. Now let's read our students learning outcome or SLO to see what we are supposed to do and how we can achieve it by the end of our lesson. So our students learning outcome, which is specifically on the competency of writing, it says write a paragraph of free writing for fluency, creativity, brainstorming, or pleasure. So we are supposed to focus on a technique of writing which we call free writing. And by using free writing, we will write a paragraph, and we can write it for various purposes, like for fluency, to be very fluent in our writing and in our message, for creativity, to create and innovate something new and bring a newness in our text, for brainstorming ideas to put them into the paper, and also lastly for pleasure, because when we write stories, poems, or our journal specifically, we feel a lot of pleasure by doing so. So all these things, all these purposes will be fulfilled if you focus on the technique of free writing, which is a type of writing. Now, this is our SLO. We are supposed to work on free writing technique, and here is a vertical linkage of this SLO with the previous grade. Moving on to our brainstorming session. Now, in today's brainstorming session, I like to ask a very interesting question, that have you ever written something without worrying about anything? So have you ever written something randomly? What and why? Randomly writing, just uh, going with the flow of your mind, just moving your pen over the paper. Have you ever done so? Have you ever written some lines, a paragraph, or a passage? Please share your experience with your fellows and debate on it in the class. Let's talk about our topic, which is about free writing, which is an instigation of creativity and base for paragraph writing. So, free writing is very important if you want to be creative in your writing. So let's see how it goes. Let's talk about creativity first. How do we define it and why it is important? So creativity is the ability to come up with new and original ideas. So if you come up with new and original ideas, you are a creative person. It's about using your imagination, your thinking, to think of something that has never been done before. So this is how you will become original, you will be creative. Now, let's look at an example that will clarify what creativity is. So painting a picture of an imaginary world with flying cars and floating houses. So if you paint a picture, deducing it from your memory, from your imagination, now that painting, if it looks something like this, now this is a very creative piece of art, and this is done by a creative artist and a person. So creativity is to come up with newness. You use your imagination, you put a little different approach in creating a new original work, and that's it. This is all about creativity. Now, let's see what is brainstorming, because we will be using free writing to brainstorm. So let's first discuss what is brainstorming. So brainstorming is a way to quickly think of many ideas about a topic. You write down all your ideas without worrying if they are good or bad. It's a way to gather a lot of thoughts before you start a project or any paragraph or passage. So if you are given a topic, what you are going to do is brainstorm about it, think of all the things, ideas, and aspects that you can think of and put it on the paper. This is how we brainstorm about any given topic. Let's look at an example. So if you're writing a story about animals, you might brainstorm by listing all the animals you can think of and what adventures they could have. So first, you will brainstorm all the different animals and their characteristics, their categories, and all that. So what you're doing is you're brainstorming about your topic, which is on writing a story on animals. Now, let's see what is free writing. So free writing is when you write continuously without stopping for a set period of time without worrying about grammar, spelling, or whether your ideas make sense. So we will not be worried about how we are writing, what is the structure, how the spellings are, or whether our ideas make sense or not. We will just keep on writing, which is our free writing. The goal is to let your thoughts flow and see where your mind takes you. So they say go with the flow. So with free writing, you're going with the flow. And you just keep on writing and you will feel very good about it when you will see that you have come across so many different ideas and you have used your imagination when you are free writing. Let's look at an example. So the strategy is to set a timer for 5 minutes and write whatever comes to mind about your favorite holiday. Don't stop to correct anything, just keep on writing. So you can set the timer for 5 minutes, for 2 minutes, for 10 minutes, however you like. You just keep on writing, and that's what we call free writing. Now, free writing helps you unlock your creativity and generate new ideas without self-criticism. It is the base of any type of writing. So if you're writing narrative or descriptive or any other kind of writing, the first thing that you're going to do is use the technique of free writing to get your ideas and creativity in front of you. Here is a simulation link that will be played for you in order to understand more about free writing. And for your classroom activity, you will write a paragraph on the topic my favorite profession and use the following mind map to describe your favorite profession. Now, you will be using free writing, come up with all the professions, see how they work, whether you like them or not, write your experience about these professions or if you have heard about them, and then move on to your topic, which is about my favorite profession. Here is your worksheet attached to help you understand more about free writing. And for your homework, you will choose topic of your own choice. You brainstorm in to employ your creativity and write a passage of free writing. So this will be your homework, and all these resources that you can see on your screen, skill sheet, worksheet, question bank, your presentation and lesson plan, all these are available in the description of the video. You can download them and get help from them as much as you can. My dear learners, thank you for listening. I hope that the SLO about free writing for entertainment, for fluency, for brainstorming, we have achieved this SLO. We are very much clear about free writing, its importance, how we can do it, and how it can affect our writing in a very good way. Till the next video lesson, Allah Hafiz.